This is Tom. Tom and his family love vacationing in Orlando. The attractions, the weather, the endless fun. It's all pretty much perfect. They'd love to buy a place so they could come whenever they please, without having to worry about where they're going to stay. Problem is, even though they love it here, they can't live here. At least not yet. And it doesn't make sense to buy a place that they're only going to use a few weeks or months a year. They've thought about buying property as an investment and as a second home, and renting it out when they're not there. But that's not as easy as it sounds. Local zoning ordinances have restrictions about short-term rentals, so they can't rent it out for less than 7 months at a time, unless a neighborhood is zoned for short-term rentals. That means no nightly, weekly, or monthly rentals, which pretty much rules out using most of the popular booking sites. So they're stuck. Until they hear about Margaritaville Cottages Orlando. Margaritaville Cottages Orlando checks all the boxes. First, it's located exactly where they love to go, Orlando, so they'll be in a prime location for everything Orlando has to offer, like the world-famous Disney parks and beaches on either coast about an hour away. But there's a lot more than that, because there's tons to do right within the resort community itself, including Florida's most technologically advanced water park, Island H2O Live, and top-flight shopping, restaurants, and entertainment at Sunset Walk, all within walking distance of their cottage. Plus, there's convenient shuttle service to Walt Disney World, Universal Orlando, and SeaWorld Orlando. And the cottages themselves are exactly what they're looking for. They can select from 17 different floor plans, starting in the mid-300s. They range in size from 976 square feet with 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, to over 4,600 square feet with up to 8 bedrooms and 9 baths. The floor plans have an open design, perfect for entertaining, and contemporary kitchens. Some even have a private swimming pool. And because they're covered by carefree maintenance, they don't have to waste time worrying about the property when they're not around. And the other huge plus? It's zoned for short-term rentals. That means they can invest in a beautiful vacation home that they can use whenever they want and rent it out the rest of the time. Or they can choose to live there full-time, so it's completely flexible. If they do decide to rent it out, they'll choose exactly when to make it available. This makes it easy for Tom and his family to pick and choose when they'd like to use the property and when they'd like to generate rental income. Or if they'd like to treat it purely as a way to generate rental income all the time, they could do that too. And because there are preferred rental managers on site, renting can be truly carefree. They should also be sure to check with a tax professional to see if there are any tax advantages. And there's an opportunity to participate in a leaseback program at least for the first year. That means they'll get paid monthly for the use of their cottage as rental inventory. Ready to learn more? Click the link below and talk to one of our representatives and see how easy it is to own your own little slice of paradise with Margaritaville Cottages Orlando.